Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to solve the multiple choice questions related to the limit and continuity just by using the calculator. Here we are going to solve this problem, multiple choice questions related to the topic limit and continuity, not theoretically. Here we are going to solve not theoretically, just by using the calculator, and this will be solved in a very short time. Let's read the question. The question is, find the value of the p. Our target is to find the value of the p. If the function f of x, this function f of x, which is given uh, into the two pieces, the function f of x is defined here into the two pieces. It is the piecewise function here, and at the first piece is for the value of the x not equals to 0, and the second piece is for the value of the x equals to 0. At the exact point x is equals to 0, the functional value, the f of x is this, and otherwise the functional value f of x is the first piece. And also given that the function f of x is continuous at x is equals to 0. The function f of x is continuous at x equals to 0, uh, and at this situation, by fulfilling these conditions, we have to find out the value of the p. Our target is to find the value of the p, and the options are given. These options are the for value of the p. Among these options, one value is for p. Let's recall the continuity of the functions, and for the continuous, for the functions to be continuous at a point, the functional value and the limiting value should be the same. Here the point is x is equals to 0, so at point x equals to 0, the functional value f of 0 is here given. The functional value at x equals to 0, it is given here 12 ln of 4 to the power 3. And let's convert this complicated number into the normal form. Let's type on the calculator. This is what is the number equivalent. Let's type on the calculator. 12 here, the number is 12 ln, and the ln is cubed here, ln, and 4 it is cubed here. 12 ln 4, its equivalent decimal is just 31.970 up to 3 decimal places. Yeah, this is the functional value. This is the functional value. And for the functions to be continuous, this functional value should be same as the limiting value. And let's calculate the limiting value. Limiting value means we are approaching this 0, so we have to take the values of the x very closer to 0, and for the values of the x very closer to 0, the function is defined by this first piece. This first piece is for the value x approaches to 0. So for the limiting value calculations, we have to take this first piece. Let's calculate the limiting value. The limiting value of these functions at x equals to 0. Let's calculate the limit when the x approaches to 0. Here I am going to calculate the limiting value directly through the calculator. Let's type these functions. Let's type these functions on the calculator. Let's type on the calculator, and for typing, let's type these functions first piece on the calculator. Here the 4 to the power, let's here the function name is f of x, but here in calculator there is no keyword for f of x. Let's suppose the function of x is a on the calculator, and for a alpha, and press the a button here, a, then a will appear. Then for equals to alpha and cancel button is equals to, let's type these functions. It is here 4 to the power x. Let's type 4 to the power x minus, for typing this x we have to press alpha and then x for alphabet. uh, and it is raised to the power 3. This is the numerator of these functions. I am going to type this first piece of the functions, and it is because it is for x approaches to 0. Let's type. And the denominator is sine functions, and in the trigonometry functions our calculator should be operating on the radian measurement. Here the trigonometric function is involved on this expression, so we have to change the mode of the calculator from degree to radian. This calculator is already in radian mode, so no need to convert. Sine x over p. Let's type x over p, x over p, and here is no keyword for p, letter p. Let's suppose this letter p, its letter p is a b. Here is the b present. Here the b is taken in place of p, and the ln of 1 plus x square by 3. Let's type it. Ln of 1 plus x square by 3. Here we just type these function, given functions, on the calculator, and after typing these functions on the calculator we have to press the calc button. In pressing the calc button, here the input x is here the x is needed. Let's give the value of the x according to this approaching value. The value of the x, the values of the x should be very closer to 0. Let's give the number very closer to 0. Let's say 0.0001. It is very closer to 0, and then press the equals to button, and then the value of the b is also needed here. The b is here our suppositions in place of p, and these are among these values one value is for b. Let's check on the first options is a 1. Let's give the value of the b is a 1. Let's check on the first options. Yeah, the first option is given number 1. Let's check on the number 1. So let's give the value of the b is a 1, and then press the equals to button. And the syntax error, where is the syntax? Sorry. Here the in typing this, here the mistake. This is negative 1. 4 raised to the power x minus 1. So there should be the negative 1. Then pressing the calc button. The values of the x very closer to 0. Then equals to the value of the b is here. I am testing the first options is a 1. So the value of the b is here 1, and then pressing the equals to, then the limiting value. This is the limiting value here, 7.9935. This is the limiting value. This value is the limiting value, but here functional value, our functional value is not this value. They are not matched here. This is the limiting value is different from this functional value, so the option A is incorrect option. Let's try the option B, and then for next inputs press the equals to button, and then here the values of the x is taken 0.0001. It is very closer to 0, so it is accepted, and then press let's change the let's check on the next options. Here the options B is for 2. Let's put the value of the B as a 2, and here the situations limiting value is 15.987. Here the limiting value is calculated 15.987 at option B, but here the functional value is not the same, so this option of B also fails. Let's try on the option C. In option C the value is here 3. Let's check on the number 3. The x is same, it is very closer to 0, and the B is a the checking the option C. Here the in option C the number 3 is given, so checking here 3. Let's give 3 as the input, and here the situation the limiting value is 23.98, but here the functional value is not 23, is 23.98, so the option C also incorrect. Let's try on the option D. Option D, here the 4 is given. Let's give the 4 in place of the value of B. Let's give 4. and here the situation, the limiting value is 41.974. Here the in option D, at the value of the p equals to 4, the limiting value is here calculated as 41.974, which is this value is seem very closer to this functional value. Functional value and the limiting value are matched here, so the option D is the correct answer for these questions. The option D is here chosen. This is the value of the p. Here we calculate, we choose from the options for the value of the p. This is the solving methods for the multiple choice questions related to the limit and continuity, just by using the concept of the calculator. Uh, in our next video, we will discuss more about such type of the multiple choice questions. Please keep watching, keep loving this channel. Uh, this much for today. Thank you.